Oh. Beautiful. Look at that. So never mind. So there was treason and heresy and everything in the last one. That was all the boring nerd stuff. Now apparently we're going to be test subjects, which I'm all about. And my mask can stay on. The white-haired femdom. Our weapon can stay out as well. Look at us. Look at us beautiful-haired white men.
Nope.
I mean, beautiful white-haired men. Hey, yo, it's A Green Polar Bear here. I'm on Trovo at .live at A Green Polar Bear. I'm also on Twitch.tv at the same time. AGPB Games on Twitter and Instagram if you do that. Also, Discord link will be in the comments. Anyway, comment, like, subscribe, and enjoy the video. We belong together. What you doing in me waters?
Right, we're all set.
That's what she sounds like.
Just the 4 of you, was it?
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnir.
You are? Oh, I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please.
Well, I'm upset that I skipped that cutscene, but at least this one has vocals.
Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether.
This is sketchy as.
Oh, and one last thing. You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness.
Wow.
Good luck!
Why now?
What?
What? Hurry on, Chase face. Bleh. Oh my goodness. That's very far to be randomly tossed asunder.
Thavnir, home to city-state Rads at Han. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as
Sloth?
the battleground for a conflict between 2 peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay. For a time. Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
Ow. Oh. What the f is ethereal sickness?
What chance?
Ah, he tried.
Against such an insidious foe.
Ow, dude. I don't know what that is, but it seems bad.
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish. Let me bring you something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions. Don't let Estinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
I will not let him do it. No. This is so lame, but so... Yeah, you managed to get yourself to your feet, but given your condition, will you be able to reach Justinian in time? Oh, you have no idea. Oh no. Oh no, I see him. Oh, Justinian, no. Oh. Do you have anything to do, Sloth? You there, I need 3 drinks and something that helps with aether sickness. By the Mensua, a traveler, greetings and welcome. You are wise, good sir, to come to me. My special amrelasi, made with only the finest of freshness and grooves, is famed for calming unruly bellies. By way of a warm welcome to Thavnir, I'm pleased to offer to you for 19,800 gil. For not 1, not 2, but 3 bottles. A bargain, a bargain. The price is high road robbery, and you won't say as much to a stadium, but you realize any words of warning you cry out would be accompanied by your last meal. You must stand before Arsenian and using gestures deny that the deal was fair. Ah, bro. I thought you could bear what's said. What do you need to tell me that's so urgent? Wait, I shouldn't buy the lassie? This merchant is swindling me? Sincerest apologies, sir, but I appear to have confused my prices. It's at least 1,890 gil for the last 3 bottles of lassie. That confusion would have been quite costly for both of us. Very well, then. Your coin. Here, a bottle for each of you. Take them to the others and get some rest. I'll be back after I've explored the town. What a pointless fucking side mission. I'm gonna attune to the Aetherite though, so there's that. I'm also just recording VODs right now. So, if you just want to watch Final Fantasy, it's here. Here you go, Urianje. Praise be to the 12, my stomach doth loosen its death grip. My heartfelt thanks to thee, Anestidian, and to the fine fruits of this land. Yeah, no problem, man. You were in time? Excellent. You've spared us Tartarus' wrath. Sweet release. If you haven't already, you should have yours too. Alright, I'm ready to get on with it. That lassie truly worked wonders. Back on their feet, I see. And thy hair? Oh no. Oh. I found it. 'Tis the most I could do against this heat shot of shedding my armor. May I ask where you got the cord for it? Your local vendor? That man said it's They have Nerian weave, tough and not easily broken. Oh no. 940 gil. A steel, I was told. This is nothing fancy, but I've always valued function over form. That's incredible. I dare say not even Alpha No could hold a candle to you. Are all Hanish merchants so unscrupulous? I expected your dragon. Oh, I expected the Eternal Dragoon to put up more of a fight. On that subject, I shall refrain from making comment, yet I cannot help but observe that the merchants seem overzealous in their pursuit of profit. Claiming Thavnir as its dominion, the nation of Radz-at-Han hath long thrived as a hub of commerce. It's a elephant person! They were the Oxidora, a Matonga tribe indigenous to them. Thanks, Hernan. Over time, they came to be joined by other race, and through their intermingling culture, from alchemy to textiles, the products of Hanish culture would have come to be celebrated. Okay. Good alchemy and textiles. All of this hath combined to make a trading power of Radz-at-Han, yet such needs to be maintained through judicious governance and stringent regulation. Neither of which I see any evidence, given that merchants are a gateway town, are free to fleece hapless travelers and tarnish their reputation. Just so, rampant doth suggest that oversight is much weakened, or mayhap that the people have fallen upon hard times. Whatever the truth may be, would be prudent to ascertain to the current state of affairs. Prudent and practical, we've not to lose by learning more. This is fucking way lame. So here we seek out Creel's acquaintance. Excellent. We didn't get off to a flying start, but we'll make up for it. His stomach behaving once more. Thancred is ready to get work. Quit giving me the horse chestnut shit. Horse chestnut. Right, let us split up and make inquiries in town. Declan, the pier is yours. Once we have learned what we can, we regroup by the Aether. Off-putting through the mere sight of it may be. Da 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 da. Are you an Aura? Hello, tiny Aura. Maybe. Yeah, tiny Aura? Tiny Aura. What am I doing? Oh, recording my sales. Still do it daily out of habit, though I do not know why I bother. Hardly sell anything these days. Business has never been this terrible, but I suppose things could be even worse. I could have a consortium to keep afloat, like Castle Hall. I don't envy his position. Better to be alone with my little operation, I've come to realize. You're a traveler by the looks of you. If you take a moment, perhaps you could pay Kazal a visit. He'd be glad for tidings from abroad. Like as not, you'll find him at the Saltwind Sales. The Harbor Guild building across the water from here. Kefaraz. These are weird-ass names, but we're rolling with it, baby. These Aura have different colors, too, I feel like, but I could be wrong. Like, she could have still been a rain. Well, now, if it isn't a traveler, you're a rare sight in these unsettled times. Perhaps people have been giving us a wide berth since that accursed tower suddenly appeared on Narunair. If it just stood there and loomed ominously, perhaps things would be fine after fashion, but no, it had to spawn fell fiends as well. We still have our lives thanks to the Radiant Host, but business is as good as dead. What'll become of us, only the gods know. Alright, so prices are high because the market is down. More Aura. I feel at home. Well, kind of. The Damascus aren't coming, but we already have everything they ordered. What are we supposed to do with it? I don't know, but yelling at me isn't going to help. All I know is that their plans have changed, and that's that. Look, you must have known this might happen. The Empire is at war with itself. The provinces are in chaos. Then there's the tower sitting on our doorstep, spitting out monstrosities. The city has its defenses, but we've been afforded no protection out here. We can't be blame foreigners for not wanting to take the risk. But this will be an enormous loss. Well, you have fresh produce, handicrafts, medicines, all the perennial hunters. Our consortium works closely with merchants and artisans to supply only the finest ware. Quality is guaranteed. I know all these things cause all I do. Something upsetting. And you are? Wait, you're not a foreigner, are you not? A merchant? Please tell me you're a merchant. I see. That's a shame. I'm sorry, but we're discussing important matters. If you need something, please talk to one of the others. Rude. Excuse me? Yo! My name is Matsuya. I'm here to see Concept Ball. It seems he's busy. I'll come back later then. Can I help you? I remember seeing you back in the guild. You wanted to speak with Kalzal too, did you? I'm Matsuya, a fisherman of Akiai, a nearby village. I'm sold my catch to Kalzal, who offers it to foreign merchants, but he hasn't bought anything for a while now. When I heard that the consortium had been struggling, I became worried and decided to come and see him. Just as soon as he's free anyway. He's a hard-working man, and I dare not disturb him. That's nice. Matsuya regards you nervously. I wanted to check something real quick. If I may ask, what is it that you do? Well... an adventurer, you say. You travel the world helping people. That must mean you're a great deal at dealing with strangers. Please won't you teach me to be like you? Yeah! You see, I brought some fresh fish with me with a portion I couldn't preserve and I want to sell them. The problem is I'm terrible with people. I've only ever dealt with Kalzal, and I can't talk to customers without getting my trunk in a twist. So please, as silly as it might sound, will you not peddle the fish in my stead? Show me how it's done. Sure. Do I have a choice? You'll do it then? Show me how to deal with customers? I'm in your debt. Right. Please try peddling my fish to, shall we say, 3 people here in Yellow and I will observe you in order. Matsuya is now accompanying you, keeping him at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. You can leave Matsuya behind by entering a different area or speaking with him and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Matsuya join you again, return and speak with him. So, what you're telling me is I have an elephant buddy already. Sorry for getting you wet. Yes? Greetings, friend. How fair of you, mate. Fish here, fish, I got fish straight from the sea's bosom to your mouth. Things have settled down somewhat, but it was utter chaos when that tower first appeared. Everyone grabbing whatever they could, trampling all over each other. Many remained there for now, but I could not stay away. I had to come back, continue my life, such as it is. Whether or not it was the right choice, only time will tell. It's too risky out here. Maybe you ought to move to the city here, too. So a place like home, but don't do anything dangerous, eh? Oh, trust me, I don't. Make sure to keep well clear of the tower, and when more monsters emerge from it, I heed their radiant hosts. Speaking of meals, why not have some fresh fish today? Fresh fish. You're a fish monster. When you paint me like that, how can I not bite? Very well, give me some of your fish. Where does he bring it from? Thank you for your custom. The catch of the day is shallows cod, detectable students, coconut milk, or baked with a sprinkle of salt. Yeah! Made a sale. A hawker, are you? Do you sell fruit by chance? My fresh fish is the only thing you need. Why do you need so many amra for? Amra shmamra. Why, for eating, of course. It may seem like a lot of weight, but I go through that much in no time at all. I'm a stock taker by trade, but with no vessels coming these days, so these wares are beginning to pile up. By the same token, nothing is skimming overseas. Not a day goes by that someone doesn't come asking when the next shipment is arriving for this and that and this and that and that. All of it wears me down, and I find myself feeling constantly hungry. Are you saying you're actually hungry? You know, when I think on it, I'm not so sure. Rather than hungry, perhaps I'm feeling unfulfilled, and I try to fill the void by gorging on food I like. Take care not to overeat. Do you like fish? I do like fish, as a matter of fact. Why do you ask? Oh, you're a fish monger. Apologies for the misunderstanding. Seeing as you're here, do you have any gal sardine? They're perfect in the spicy soup. It's you, Mr. Elephant Boy. You got this. We certainly do, madam. And if you like it spicy, I also recommend them pickled in oil with a generous amount of chilies. Oh, that does sound like a wonderful challenge. I didn't have fish in mind at first, but dare say I'll enjoy these. Thank you. He's adorable. You succeed in making a sale, dude. I'm so good at this. No idea. What is it? If you don't mind, I'm rather busy. Oh God, it's my stomach. Ah! Well, we're just gonna... I think we can just... Aether sickness? No, nothing so unusual. I'm in my hurry to get back to work. I just ate a little too quickly. You should take it easier, eat more slower, and save your food. Some fresh fish will set. Mine are the freshest of all. You gotta hook them. Why would I do that? I can't afford to be idle. Like it's not. Circumstances will surely get worse before they get better, so I'm working as hard as I can to be better, be prepared. How an industrious young man you are. Well, it's not like I'm trying to impress anyone. Now, if you excuse me, I must be getting back to work. No! I failed him. I should have just tried to sell him fish right away. He was so hungry. I fucked up. I was too busy trying to be suave. I stopped reading. I want to help you, I do, but as it stands, I can barely help myself. I've poured all my all into the consortium, and I'll be damned if I let it fall apart. I have friends and family depending on me, and I won't fail them. The sisters as my witness. Calls all. Not to worry. Using what I've learned from you, I'm sure I'll manage somehow. Well, I had best return to my village. My thanks again, and please take care on the road. I'll come to your village, sir. They're doing a good job of making me actually give a shit. I'm sorry I let you down, man. I made so many sales. So you've been busy, managed to learn a tidbit or two, I trust. I see. We also heard that the tower is affecting many locals' islands, but to think that it would be to such an extent. For another notable, if not wholly unexpected discovery, disappearances and kidnappings are disturbingly commonplace. As before, the culprits are almost certainly tempered Imperial soldiers, and as before, they mean to use their faith of their hapless thralls to call forth a lunar primal, business as usual for the Telephorai. Alright, where's the boy? Oh. Do. Welcome to Akyali, my friend. That name means white beach, and there isn't much here save that, but please make yourself at home. Your companions have already begun talking to everyone. Feel free to show yourself around and do the same. Any one of us can tell you about our gods, but you could do worse than to start with Congo and old Hasfada. They're free at the moment, as it happens. You should know about our gods. What a curious visitor you are. Most want fish. In any case, I'm happy to oblige. Now, I don't know how it is whence you hail, but our isle is home to many gods. They can be divided into two groups. The Menusa, beings of wisdom, who assume the form of men, and then the Murga, beings of might, who assume the form of beasts. Together they are divinities, their forms and personalities many and varied. Some are kind and gentle, others stern and temperamental, just like we mortals can be. All are possessed of great insight and experience, and by heeding their teachings, we strive to be better and live better lives. Interested in learn about our gods, you say? That's what I like to hear. Pick up your ears then and listen. In ancient times, Menusa and Numerga, deities who look like men and beasts respectively, were locked in conflict. Eventually seeking the wisdom of Menusa, the Merga cast aside their own heads and took up those of their foes. Likewise, the Menusa coveted the might of the Merga, and so they too resolved to trade heads. Thus were born new gods possessed of might and wisdom, and they ushered in a new age of harmony between the two fractions. From then on, as a sign of their esteem for one another, the Menusa have worn animal faces, and the Merga the limbs of men. Yay! There you are. Learned a thing or two about gods, I trust. While you were taking off to the others, I remembered something that might be of interest. If you let your friends know, I'll go and fetch it from my home at once. They are Menusa. You heard about them already, yes? 3 sisters. The center one is the eldest, Senderuva, a goddess of wisdom. For this alchemist hold her in the highest. To her right is Senderuva, as a goddess of wealth. She counts many a traders among her fellows. And on the left is Minderuva, the young assimilating. She presides over the crafts. Although each is worshipped for different reasons, the sisters are usually portrayed together in these works, which people in their homes for good fortune. In like fashion to the Menusa, the deities of Eorzea preside over myriad aspects of life. The Merga hold power over nature and nature's past. They were revered as guardian deities in times of conflict. If you have occasion to visit our temples and ruins, you'll find their images there. Among them is a god who possesses a god's head, and he is venerated as a progenitor of Arxadosa. And then there are dragons. They occupy a special place in our place. You worship dragons! Estinian's just lit. It said that an investor of the satrap. Nope. Divinity legend holds that even if the satrap, this dragon ally will fly to his aid. Dragon ally. Estinian. Can't with you. You claim to be a terrible torso, but nothing could be further from the truth. The passion you bear for your faith is plain to hear. I am confident that the information you've given us will serve well in our efforts with the tower. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. I'll pray for your success. Right, I believe it's time we sought out Creel's acquaintance, an alchemist by the name of Needhana. Matsuya has a shine in his eyes that wasn't there before. Did you say you're going to Needhana? Oh, how I envy you. She's brilliant and beautiful, kind and understanding. Did I say she's beautiful? I could stare at her dainty ears and adorable trunk all day. Those eyes, when you meet her, take care you don't drown in them. Da 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 da. No.
What happened here?
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Oh, we have guests. You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see. I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow. People of the great work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales? We have new scales?
Oh my god. Are you serious? What? Why?
Yes, my friends. Gather round. I have them right here.
Oh my goodness.
Now I can continue my experiment.
Many thanks.
One for me.
Those are dragon scales.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower. Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people? Of course! You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Yep, that's me.
This is a day of celebration.
Yeah, see, this is a way better invitation than fucking old Charlene.
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
Yeah, we'll save you.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Tell me, how did you acquire those scales?
Curious that it concerns you so. But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
as well.
You must be quite familiar with Dragon King, yes?
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not? I should like to draw a file or two if so.
Now, see here. Come along, come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Cease your shoving, or so help me.
Oh dear, your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement. No harm will come to him, I promise. Meanwhile, shall we find a quiet place to talk? As you may have guessed, I am Nidana, the alchemist who sent the request to your mistress Cryo. We have workshops across the nation collaborating on this research project. But it is here, at the great work, where I collate our results. Come with me, all of you, and I can explain the crux of the situation.
I hope you didn't have any trouble finding this place or climbing the hill. Not all are accustomed to the physical strain. I've given you the fruit of our sweat, tears, and many a sleepless night. The drunken Deepa. The Deepa is a lantern presented to the gods as an offering. Taking inspiration from the tradition, we created this device to test the talisman's efficacy. Upon activation, it will move a certain distance before emitting a powerful blast to the aether. In lieu of corruption, those lacking sufficient protection will experience severe aether sickness. For your test, you will be exposed 4 times. That should be enough to ascertain your blessing's protective capability. Please begin whenever. Commencing etheric exposure testing. Repeat. Commencing etheric exposure testing. Retreat to a safe distance if you are not the subject. Follow the drunken Deepa's lead. I will not lose you, drunken Deepa. Drunken Deepa, I will not lose you, drunken Deepa. Drunken Deepa, you are my best friend. Oh, so stand back, Yorick. Nice. You are struck by a powerful blast of aether. Suffer no ill effects. I wasn't even that close. No irrepressible urge to empty their stomach. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. No ill effects. Bow integrity holding. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. Appears to be keeping you safe from harm. Subject fortitude rated. Impressive. No irregularities confirmed. Resuming test. Final discharge. Little drunken Deepa, little drunken Deepa, little drunken Deepa, do. Adorable. Step back. Ready to discharge. Yeah, let's go. Congratulations on retaining your composure. Where'd it go? Oh, I have it. return in on your knees and promise to sign, but come, let me take the deep off your hands. Fine. Thank you, after replying to the when we test the television. Nope. Feeling fine. Yep. Blessing of light. Idling. Whatever. Me and her are kind of on, like, weird terms right now. She kind of, like, destroyed a whole ass universe almost. And tried to, like, sweep it under the rug. You are a capable warrior, are you not? Would you be amenable to assisting me with another errand? You see, our talisman requires the use of a special ink, but we have exhausted our stores of a key ingredient for it, spirit weed. 420 places, let's go. The herb grows not too far from here. We would like to go harvest some. With the recent spate of kidnappings, however, we Arxidor travel alone at our peril. You not come trouble me as an escort. Sure. I want to fight things. I'm in your debt. Without further ado, let us head to Kadria's footsteps. It is situated on the road which runs to east of the Great Work. Laser. God, but that gave me a fright to think of the moment I ventured outside the safety of the work. Thank the sisters you came with me. You're all right, I hope. Fine. Let's go on. Something about them being this way. Here we are. Kadria's footsteps. Kadria was a great dancer, and those who follow in her, well, you know they come to this place to train and dedicate their dance to their ancestors. A happy benefit of this is that spirit weed grows here in abundance. I will set about harvesting at once, if you would be so good as to stand guard. The kidnappers aren't like to return soon, but better be safe than sorry.
Yes, that would be Radzad Khan. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began. The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
What can you tell me of the satrap? Do you trust him?
Completely. Without the satrap and his line, Radzad Khan would not exist. Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra. When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether. Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjord from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves. It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people, But when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates a solution. The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radzad Khan to thrive all these years. And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
What is the delay with the vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
Oh no.
I come all this way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets.
I'm glad I don't have to speak for him.
I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something. Owen?
Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail? Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans. And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal? Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
Well. Where the fuck is he? Good. We need that spirit weed. Northwest. Should we go for it, guys? Hades says yes. Oh. No. Hades says yes. Oh, I'm probably not.